feel any pressure trying to follow up something like Twilight of the Thunder God?
Well, not really.
Not really?
I know what we are capable of as a band, and you know, if we felt that we don't have enough strong material, we just wait. So, you know, we're not in a hurry or anything like that. So
right, it was 3 years almost between them.
Yeah, exactly. And but of course, there's always a little bit pressure, maybe, but that's perhaps something you trigger yourself. There's nobody outside the band is, you know, giving us any pressure at all. So, no, not really.
Cool. Does Metal Blade come to you guys and say, we need some bonus tracks for the iTunes or for the deluxe edition?
Yeah. Actually, yes, you're right.
Okay.
Because, you know, we didn't really do any cover songs in the past, and you know, obviously this time around they wanted to have some for different editions and stuff like that. So
exactly. And is that something that you're comfortable with? Do you feel that it's like an artistic?
The thing is that we actually we did a cover like half year. It's almost a year ago now. We did a Black Sabbath cover for the UK Metal Hammer magazine.
Right.
And that kind of cover kind of triggered us that covers are pretty fun. Because in the past, you know, we never bothered or anything like that. So we kind of felt it's kind of cool to make, you know, covers or play covers. So this time around when they asked that if we could do like 3 covers, so we kind of felt like, yeah, it's going to be fun.
That's cool. And the Accept cover, the Kiss cover, although I would have thought God of Thunder for you guys, for Kiss.
Yeah, actually that was our first choice, but then we realized there were so many other bands that already make covers. Yeah,
exactly. I was a little surprised with the System of a Down cover. Although it's awesome, I like it the best out of the 3.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, you know, complain that we are so consistent and we don't change too much and all that. And we don't surprise, and so we figured that song will definitely surprise people. So, and we had fun, and you know, that song is also, you know, we have a little history because that was the first time we toured in the US. That song was like huge here, and our driver, he was listening to it all the time, and we just hated it.
Yeah.
And then when we got back home, you know, we couldn't stop singing it, because every time we get drunk together in a bus, we start to sing that song.
Yeah.
So, you know, so it's, you know.
Well, you found a way to make it sound cool.
Yeah.
You sure yourself found a way to make it sound cool. Well, that's good. And now the new album's available on vinyl. Do you prefer an LP, CD, download?
I'm a CD guy.
Me too.
Because I mostly listen to music in my car. And I don't even have a vinyl player anymore. You know, it broke 15 years ago and I have never replaced it. So.
Exactly.
But obviously there's a lot of people that like to collect vinyls, and that's great. And you know, I think it's good to have that, you know, for those guys.
I want to back up and ask you about a little bit more about the bonus tracks, if I could, because do you feel that hurts the artistic vision of the album to have the iTunes only bonus track, the special edition bonus tracks, and the DVD that comes with it, the statue, the bobbleheads with the last album? Is that, I was talking to somebody else about that, and I used the example like the Mona Lisa work of art, as your albums are, didn't need any bonus tracks. I mean, do you feel that the album is complete into itself? Is that something that Metal Blade comes to you and says, we want the statue, we want that? I mean, it's cool.
I think, you know, the thing is that I guess some distributors, they want to have something special. So that's why, you know, we have this deluxe edition.
Sure.
And the idea for the action figure, that came from the band, that we thought that would be a very nice action figure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, you know, it's we like the cover so much.
Oh, it's amazing.
So and always when you do like a package, you have the normal CD and the vinyls, but then you also the deluxe version.
Yeah.
So we wanted the deluxe version to be, include all the covers, but we could not use the System Down cover because that was already given to the iTunes.
Yeah.
And I totally agree. I don't think our album doesn't need any push from a cover. The cover, that's just bonus. It's just the same thing with the DVD that we are adding on the normal version,
right.
Because that's just something we want to give our fans. It's just a bonus.
And that's a hell of a bonus too. It's got all the first 4 full-length albums played live.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool. I mean, that's a hell of a bonus. That's a lot of bonus. You could have easily released that by itself.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of people might think that we are stupid doing this way, but
well, you care about the fans.
We could easily release it later on a separate DVD, but that's not how we roll. We want to give our fans as much as possible.
Well, we appreciate that, and I think the fans have turned out for that. What was it? 15,000 just in the U.S. in the first week, right?
Yeah.
Sales. So that's must feel pretty good to be in the Billboard Top 40 for the first week at least.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Glad to see a little death metal creeping in there.
Yeah.
So that's good. Now you guys are playing the new album in its entirety tonight. Is that something that you're going to, I mean obviously for this tour, but is that something you're going to continue to do like with the old albums where you played the entire thing live?
I don't know. I mean, obviously this idea is, is coming from the Bochum thing we did when we played the first 4 albums.
Right.
So, I mean, we always, try to, do new stuff, keep things interesting for us as well.
Absolutely.
And this time around we wanted to do the new album entirely, and also we wanted, maybe we wanted to prove to ourselves that we can actually pull off and do an own tour. We don't need nobody else. And also we wanted to give our fans as much as possible. So it's like, but I'm not sure if how much we're gonna do this after this tour.
Yeah.
But I guess after this tour we will, see how it works.
Absolutely. Because
obviously it's gonna, it's gonna demand a lot from us to actually pull it off, and also that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean that's a hell of a thing to play 2 sets in one night. One's hard enough.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't have like day offs every second day. It's like a normal tour routing. But I mean, we haven't even started yet, so I can't really comment how it's gonna be. But we prepared, we rehearsed yesterday, and it felt good, and it should be fine.
I'm sure it will. I've got to ask you, starting on a Thursday in Chicago, Thor's Day, literally. You guys, that couldn't have been a coincidence, could it?
There's always a plan.
I knew there was always a plan. I knew it. The day of Thor in the Windy City, the storm's coming.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I don't know, there's a Thor movie coming out, and I know it's the comic book version of Thor. What do you guys think about that?
I'm probably the only guy in the band that have not even, heard about it.
Okay.
So I can't really comment. But the other guy said he saw some, a trailer for it, and the trailer looked good. But I'm gonna check it out.
That's cool. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully we'll all like it. Do you guys have jobs outside of the band, or is the band it?
The band's it.
Thank goodness. I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. So you can concentrate on being an artist full time.
Yeah, and the hard touring schedule we have, there's no time for anything else. It's barely possible to have a family and be touring as much as we do.
You hear a lot about how bad things are for the recording industry right now and how sales are down. You guys sold once again 15,000 copies just in the U.S. in the first week. Doesn't look like it's hurting you any. What do you think? I mean, have you seen any problems with the bad economy in the world?
Not for us, really. It's like you said, it's going up. It's going up since But I don't know. Maybe it's like more like other types of music that are heard more than metal. I think metal fans still like to buy their albums, and they want to have actually, get the inlay so they can read the lyrics and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Have some, collect and stuff like that.
Certainly, and the artwork for the new album is fantastic, and like you say, the deluxe edition has the Suture statue with it, which is ironic because he's a fire giant, but the statue's little.
Yeah.
It is pretty awesome. I would like to have that. That is about it for our interview. Do you have anything else you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to say to the fans watching?
Yeah, I would like to thank you guys for buying the album, and horns up.
Thank you very much. I certainly appreciate the interview.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You guys are going to have an awesome show.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.